Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy BK back with another video. Finally, I won the event. I swear, for the last 3, 4 days, I've been thinking I've been washed. Time for me to hang it up because no matter what I did, I could not win this event. I was live on stream trying to get this event done. I was off stream trying to get this event done. And on the last day, pretty much at the buzzer, right before they decided to change over the new event, I clutched one out and actually went 12-0. It did take for me to change my offense and my defense. More on that in another video. But let's just hop into the gameplay. I did go back and report it from my PS5 and rip it off again since I was just playing it. I honestly didn't think I was gonna win. I just figured, why not? Let's just see what happens. And I ended up getting farmed at the last minute. So, I had to kind of clutch up on that one and get it done. So let's hop into the gameplay. I believe this was game because, as I said, the first 5 games really isn't like the hard part. It's getting into the tier 2 where things really start getting down. So we are in tight doubles and we are actually moving the ball pretty well. Get an easy score right there. Hop on defense. We see him running the ball, and I'm like, all right, this might actually be an easy one. Gets a decent game there. Comes down to second play, throws the ball. And again, this is the thing with this mode. It's like you really don't have a chance to get a gauge on what your opponent is doing. You really just have to kind of just get you a stop. Do everything you can do, sell out to whatever you have to sell out, and it's just not my style of game. So I did struggle with this. I mean, he's moving the ball pretty easily. Gets a nice little game right there. Right here, he runs a toss play, which I'm like, okay, people still do that. Gets tackled for a loss, but right here, I'm like, all right, I'm good. We're gonna get a stop here. Lo and behold, we give up a pass in the back of the end zone. So now I'm getting a little nervous already. Tier 2, I'm thinking to myself, here we go again. But we locked up, get us a nice little stop right there. Game over. Moving into the next game. Um, Boom. We're just gonna get out, run the ball, get this one over relatively quick. Get 7 points right there on defense. I'm pretty sure on defense we came out, got ourselves a nice little pick. I got stuck on my D line, but it didn't really matter. User EA giving us a free card that actually worth a damn. Gets the pick out of another game. So far, we are in good shape. Moving into game 8, I'm like, all right, this might be the one. Hopefully, we can get this done. Still a little nervous, palms getting a little sweaty, clenching up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that this is the run that we actually get it done. Hopping into the next game. As I said, this is game 8. Hop out on our first play, get us a nice little gain on a zig. Popping into the next play, get us a nice little run right here. Thought we was gonna break this one right here, but we get stopped about a yard short, and it's like, all right, we're at the goal line. As long as we keep the pace we're keeping, we'll get us an easy score. Then we'll have to rely on defense. Here, I don't know what I was thinking. I know what it was. I thought I was going to be in an RPO and throw the RPO, but I didn't necessarily get it. Here he gets a nice little, kind of pressure on me. We run the ball, get in the end zone, up 7 on defense. This guy wasn't great, but he wasn't terrible at the same time. And those are the guys I really worry about because he was kind of running some off meta stuff, and I didn't really have a gauge of how I wanted to kind of attack him defensively. Right here, he gets a nice little play in the flats. We kind of gave that to him, thinking he might throw it up the field, but he kind of did his thing right there. Right here, throws an absolute BB on the run. So we gonna have to lock up on the 2 point conversion. He rolls, scrambles, hits it in the back of the end zone, but we get a little lucky that his guy didn't get his feet in. So we do get to live throughout another game. Moving on to game 9. We actually moving through this pretty quickly. I'm actually glad these aren't multiple possession games. We're kind of getting out of them. Boom, hit the run. We are out of there. We're not fucking around with this kid. We are running the rock, typically first play the game just to see where the defense is at. If we can get us an easy one, we'll do that. hop out on defense, we instantly scream at him, get the sack right there, in great shape. Right here, I thought that would have been a pick, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't get them all. That right here, I kind of got messed up with where my user was at, but Simmons bails me out on that one. We get out of that one relatively unscathed. We are good to go. Moving on to the next game. Um, at this point, truthfully, I kind of had a video going in the background and I was trying to keep myself calm because usually when I get to this level, I kind of get inside of my own head and I don't want to make mistakes instead of just playing freely like I normally do. Usually when that happens and I'm telling you, Madden is so much more cerebral than people give credit for. Like you really got to kind of lock in, play your style and make sure you continue to do the things that got you there in the first place. Here I was getting a little nervous because usually when they kind of get you to searching, they trying to find an absolute goon for you to play. But they got us in kind of the second time I searched. I think I edited out the other part where I'm searching. I think that was my third time searching. So they finally did put us in a game. This guy right here, Champ, is in a chump. I thought he was going to be halfway decent. But again, we run the rock, see what it is. We get a one-play score right there. My man immediately turns around and throws me a book, and we get out of this game. Not gonna lie, at this point, we are really feeling ourselves, and I'm truly thinking that I could get this done. Not only did we not lose a game as of yet, we were in prime position to actually run the table, which, based on my previous performances, didn't think was even possible. So moving into the next game, I'm pretty sure right here, it took us a while to kind of search and get this done, which I don't even understand why EA kind of did this. Why do we have an ELO in events? First of all, it's all pro. I can understand rank having an ELO and them really searching or having a search to kind of find people within that. I don't get it. The only thing I could kind of think of is that EA is really just trying to hinder us from really like winning this event 4, 5, 6 times, which people were kind of already doing anyway. I don't know. Either way, I'm getting a little nervous with this long ass search. We're currently 10-0. We are in tier 3, and at this point, I think EA's on the phone with like Prime Henry, trying to get him on the game just to play me to fucking boot me out of this event. So we search again, and I'm like, we need to hop into a game relatively quick so that my nerves don't start taking over. At this point, I think I was watching a YouTube video. When I play Madden and I'm not streaming, a lot of times I'm literally just watching videos in the background to kind of keep some white noise. It helps, again, kind of keep, my heart rate down. It keeps me from kind of spiraling and getting inside my own head of, hey, what am I going to do in this game? So we finally hop in the game with Coach JDV. Anytime you got somebody with a coach name, they think they are offensive and defensive gurus. I promise you, I run into it all the time, and I'm like, just at this point, just give me some layups, man. I'm tired of trying to play crazy games right now. Start the drive off with a flat, get some decent yardage, looking downfield. I had circle probably for a touchdown, but I didn't want to throw it and mess around and get a tip pick or anything like that. So I just decided to take the sack. Right there, we got to get out of there with our QB, make it a nice 3rd and short. With this event, you can't really get behind the sticks because you don't have a lot of opportunity here. You don't have the luxury of giving it, giving a drive up. You have to be on go mode. So right here, we go to our little money play right here, and I'm like, what is going on? I feel like I'm confident in this game, and we get a desync. Now, I don't know if this dude is a dude that normally desyncs. I'll probably look into it, see if this is something that's because a lot of people right now, they've been desyncing out of these events and try to start themselves over if they feel like it's a game that they might lose. And it's been all over online, so I don't know if he's a habitual offender or what, but I don't know. Going back into a search again, nervous about the search because I'm like, I don't want to get that guy again, so I waited for a little bit. I'm trying to be a little strategic here, that way I'm not putting myself in harm's way again because next time a desync or a DC might overall boot me out of this entire event. So I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing into this next game and I'm just waiting. So letting time tick, 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 making sure I do not, in fact, get this kid again. And normally I wouldn't even do this, but because they have the elo and he's probably in my same kind of bracket of 9, 8, 9, 10 wins. I felt confident that if I would have searched right away, they more than likely would have put me back in a game with this kid. And I absolutely did not want that. So we finally did search, finally got a game. I'm pretty sure this one was kind of a nope, this one wasn't a sweaty. I think Beanie was a layup. He kind of started out a little strong, kind of hit me in the flat. And I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna really have to really play this kid. But play two, we kind of get a little bit of pressure on him. We get him scrambled out. We get the sack. Now he's behind the sticks, 3rd and 17, and all I'm thinking about now is getting into the next game because 4th and 17, bro. I mean, in this event, that's kind of like, whatever. Then the man decides to take three. Like, you get it, you're trying to hold on, but taking three in this event, kind of from the 25-yard line, you almost basically giving up the game, unless you just feel like your defense is like that. First play of the game, we're not messing around. We get a pass, get it down to the 5-yard line, and then from there, we just gonna run it right into the end zone. I am not playing. I am focused. I am ready to get this event over with. So we get out of that one. We move to the dreaded game 12. Mind you, before this time, I had never made to game 12. So I'm real nervous right now. Luckily, we had our spy out there. He took care of business. We get us a sack on the first play. So I'm feeling real good. Feeling real good right here. Dots us in our flat, and I'm like, all right, he did 3rd and short. That's all you can really ask for in this situation. Right here, I kind of tried to switch down. I kind of messed up. And, I just wasn't expecting us to so either way, right here, he dots the flat, gets a nice little gain. We got our spy rolling. He rolls out. Luckily, he wasn't able to get that off because if he was, that was probably a dot for a touchdown. He rolls out again. We got our spy rolling. He tries to throw it back across his body. He's making these little mistakes that you just really can't make in this situation. Tries to dot the back of the end zone. Thank God on 4th down, that was the play. Not gonna fuck around with him. Taking our field goal, and we are getting out of this game. Heart beating out my chest, bro. Almost caught me kicking that early, but we got it. We got it. Finally, we get our win, and we win the event. When I tell you, bro, I went through so many weird emotions over the last couple days because I promise you, I really thought I was cooked in this game. I was like, yo, I've won every event. Usually within the first or second day that I'm trying to win this event, I'll usually knock it out relatively quick, win it about 3-4 times, and I'm able to kind of get enough off of it where it actually makes a ton of sense for me to like just play it the whole time that it's active. But when I tell you, I didn't want to play this event. I was pretty tired of it. I was ready to just be done with it. And I think today I just took it upon myself to just clutch it up and make sure that we get it done. And bottom line is we get the event token, and I didn't really want Darius Hayward Bay, but I like the coins that's gonna come with it. So we get the token, we immediately put it in the set. We are not trying to play around, and you know what I'm saying, like I don't know, I'm a weird dude. Like when I complete something, like I want to get the instant gratification of finishing it. Like I didn't want to leave that token just sitting there because I got a fear that like the token's gonna disappear or EA is gonna try to screw me out of something. So bang, we go ahead and redeem it. And honestly, it's funny. I always don't realize that it's like all the other events. So with this, you also could have got all of the other combine players, which out of all of them, if I was ever gonna want one, would have been Crow Marty. But for right now, I'm gonna take my card. I'm gonna get my head-to-head win, and we gonna go ahead and do the daggone thing. Look at him in all of his splendor, Darius Hayward Bay, which I don't know if a lot of y'all don't really know, or I know I got some younger viewers on my channel. I don't know if a lot of you even kind of know how Hayward Bay was as a player. Like he had a lot of, I mean, the Raiders pick speed over anything else. And he had like one decent season in the NFL, nothing to really brag about. But he ends up being always though one of those highly touted mutt cars because he's always super fast. He's relatively tall, and it just kind of makes sense for the way the game plays that you know we are. He's a coveted card. People always want him every year, and no, this year was no exception. He's been the combine champ a couple of years in the past, like 3 or 4 years ago. So he's always a card that people always want. And I think right now I was kind of just decompressing here, and I really was thinking to myself like, I think we actually finally got this done. I can relax. I can realize that my fingers and thumbs aren't exactly in the in their prime, but we can still kind of get things done. Versus the goons out there in the world still trying to get this event done. So. And immediately we are not going to even put him in the lineup. He is was not here for a long time. He was here for a good time, and we are going to throw this man up on the block because at the end of the day,
Hello, I like money.
get him off the squad, bro. Yo, he ain't got to pack his bags. He ain't got to do none of that. He just got to get sold. That should put us comfortably over 16-ish mil. I think I put him up for like 1.2. So as long as he sells, we should be good to go. Outside of that, man, if y'all like this commentary style, sometimes it seems like I ramble a little bit, but whatever, deal with it. Do all the things you do on the video, saying like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you had trouble with this event. I've been seeing a lot of people online saying like, big kind of complaining about the event and they weren't really feeling it, but it is what it is. Either way, we clutched it up at the last day. I'm gonna holler at your boys in the next video. Peace.